foot pedal off an old tractor. And the piece we're going to make today is going to be a combination of the old and the new. Or actually the old and the older. We should be in pretty good shape. You know, everybody needs a little bit of tool functionality. Well, in the old days, these guys lived with their tools. They were defined by their tools. People knew them because they had this kind of plane or this kind of a saw or this kind of a hammer. They were noted for that. They were noted for their craftsmanship, for their achievement. What they made outlasted them. Well, I'm kind of in that same frame, only I'm not, using the tools to make functional objects for the most part, although I'll do a bench or a table here and there. But assemblies like this give me great pleasure. Assemblies like this, they express. They say what I want them to say, and I made it. I composed it. And yes, the tool technology, sometimes I'll use my dad's tools just to say I used his tools. Or I'll use somebody else's tool just to say I used that tool. Now I've got 20 other tools that'll do a better job, but I want to use, because it was his, it came from his hand, he used it, its longevity, its posterity, and yeah, I like to contribute a little bit back. You remember this, you don't forget this. You remember what goes around comes around. You think of that. A lot of people lose sight of that, and they just keep taking. Well, eventually you got to put something back, because your karma is, there's a deficit and a credit account going on somewhere. It might be on the spiral. Remember we talked about the spiral? Well, that's maybe where it's located. But I'm not taking any chances. I'm compensating for the boneheads that are not putting enough back. So I can only carry so much of that burden, but I'm doing a pretty good job so far.